16 to 20 people have been killed. You've just heard the official Israeli account of what happened, saying that they, any country would do the same thing in protecting its sovereignty, and that it boarded the ships and found weapons. However, what he did not say was that the ships were in international waters, and which is something that is illegal. You cannot board other countries' ships in international waters. Now, at least two of the ships were flying the American flag of U.S. property. So it will be interesting to see Washington's reaction about this. Not only do they have nationals, American nationals that have been taken now, but also American property that has been confiscated. What our reporter told us, the latest, Yusuf al-Halou from Gaza, is that the Israelis are saying that the activists would be sent back to their home countries after signing a paper. Now, we're not sure exactly what this paper is. Usually from before the Free Gaza movement, it was something actually taking the blame for going into Gaza. So we'll have to see exactly what the papers say. But they must either sign the paper, according to our reporter, or be detained. So it will be interesting to see exactly what is happening with that. We still, Homer, don't have any word about the wounded and where they have been taken. And I think there's a lot of worry and concern about all of these nationals and exactly what's going on with them. So we're still waiting for information to know exactly the state of those who were not wounded, those who are detained, where they're being detained, and exactly the situation that they are facing right now, and also the wounded. How many, we're still not sure. I think the latest we had was 50 being wounded, but as far as if they're getting any type of medical care, medical treatment, and where this care is taking place, we still do not know. But what we do have, what we do have, I'll fill everyone in, for those who are just joining us again, that we have the Israeli military, the Israeli Navy, that has attacked the humanitarian flotilla, the 6 ships that were sailing from Cyprus to break the siege on the Gaza Strip. At least 20 people, between 16 to 20 people, have been killed. They were headed towards the Gaza Strip, trying to break the 3-year siege that has been put on that area since the Israeli onslaught of the area, and prior to that, when Hamas was democratically elected on the area, in the area that Israel did not agree with them being the representative of the people since that time.
Well, Marzi, I think it's a good time now to give an update on some of the latest news that's coming right now, including France saying that nothing can justify violence of Israel's Gaza raid. So that's the latest comment that's being made by a major European power, France. They're saying that nothing can justify what's happened in the Mediterranean there, the Israeli attack on the Gaza aid ships, and also the latest development from Greece. We did tell you that Greece has summoned Israel's ambassador over this attack, and now news that the Greek government has withdrawn from its joint military exercises with Israel, has withdrawn its troops from a joint military exercise that it has had with Israel in protest at Israel's raid on the aid convoy. And also President Ahmadinejad, the Iranian president, the latest remarks coming from him, he's been saying that the inhumane acts of the Zionist regime against the Palestinians and preventing humanitarian aid to the Gaza people does not show the strength of Israel, but it shows its weakness. The latest comments there by Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, and also we had remarks by the Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri, who's also come out with remarks slamming the attack and calling it dangerous and crazy. That will only increase tension in the region. Those were the remarks made by Saad Hariri, the Lebanese Prime Minister. Just a recap of the international and regional response to the events in Gaza, Marzia. The latest coming from France, saying that nothing can justify what Israel has done in terms of the violence that's been involved in this raid. At least 20 people reportedly being killed in this attack on, and including, I mean, these people who are on board these ships. The thing that's made it tragic is that they're international activists with a humanitarian mission. So now a lot of international condemnation coming in from France, Turkey, Spain, Sweden, and Greece.
And of course, as we can see at the bottom of our screen, Greece scraps the war games with Israel after the raid. So strong reactions coming in still early in the game. It'd be interesting to see as time moves on to the extent of the reaction. Of course, one of the places we're expecting the strongest reaction is Turkey. Of course, Turkey being one of the very few Muslim countries that have relations with Israel but have been strained ever since the Israeli onslaught on the Gaza Strip. What we do know so far is that at least 9 Turkish nationals have been killed. We have 20 total that have been killed, 20 individuals, at least 20 that have been killed. And the ship that was attacked was a Turkish ship. So it will be very interesting to see Ankara's reaction. We have the Prime Minister of Turkey going back, cutting a trip short, and trying to look at the situation and see what their next move will be. We're expecting strong reaction in the Middle East, throughout the Middle East already. We have seen some countries, well, even in Turkey, we have seen that demonstrators gathered and wanted to basically take over, I believe, the Israeli consulate there. So strong reactions. Of course, Iran has come down very strong on it. We haven't heard, I don't think, an official reaction. Have we had an official reaction from Kuwait? Because we do have several nationals, Kuwaiti nationals there.
Exactly. There are 16 Kuwaiti people, including an MP there. Yeah. But the Kuwaiti cabinet is planning an emergency meeting, Nazia, on this recent raid. And of course, we're expecting an emergency meeting also in the Arab League. Syria has called on the Arab League to hold an emergency meeting to come up with a response to what's happened there along the Gaza coast.
Yeah, so a lot of things happening today, and of course, we right here at Press TV will bring you the latest as we get it throughout the day. Again, recapping, at least 20 people have been killed by the Israeli military attack on the humanitarian convoy that was carrying 700 humanitarian activists, journalists, and this includes people from all backgrounds, all walks of life, Christian, Jews, Muslims, range of people. Their goal, they had stated, was simply to break the siege. There's been a crippling siege for 3 years on the Gaza Strip, and the goal of that flotilla was to break that siege. Well, that's the latest of what we have right now. And of course, stick with Press TV because we will be bringing you the latest throughout the day on this tragedy that has taken place. As we get more information, we will be bringing it to you.